All right, ladies and gentlemen, on the program today, I have none other than one of my good friends, the horror nerd, Todd Staruch. Todd, welcome to the Everett Lee Show.
Hey man, thanks a lot for having me back on. It's been a long time.
I know, man, it has been a long time. I had you on my previous podcast, Everett's Hangout, and we did that segment about cult films, which I really
Yes.
do, I really do love. I was going back through the archives the other day, actually, and I had to stop there and I had to listen to it. I mean, that's one of my favorites. Just talking about cult films is just talking about what passion that we have for films, like I have and you have, and it was a really good segment, man. It was.
Yeah, that was a fun show. I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah. I mean, covered so much, just talking about different cult films and stuff, and then we kind of almost went into talking about our thoughts about how it is with the remakes and the reboots and stuff.
Yeah, I guess those are with us to stay. So I'm like, you know what? Why fight it? If they remake a movie, it's either going to be good or it's going to suck. Either way.
Your thoughts on the Ghostbusters reboot?
How much time do you have? Look, I am not nearly as militant about these things as some people are. Um, my feeling on it is, again, they decided to do a reboot for a new audience, and the movie will either be good or it won't. I
Hmm.
like the cast members, um, and my feeling is if your childhood can be ruined because they decided to remake a movie, then your childhood sucked. Is it that easy? Are they going to go and erase every version, every copy of the original Ghostbusters? I think people need to relax a little bit. If you're so upset, just don't go and see it. It's really that simple.
And it seems like nowadays that people are more into tearing stuff down. I mean, just tearing it down.
You're right, man. Negativity is where it's at. If you just scroll through your news feed on Facebook, and if someone posts something positive, they might get a reaction, but if someone posts something sucks, they'll get a whole bunch of comments. And there's just everybody's a critic, and social media has given every miserable prick, sitting alone in his house in front of his DVD collection. Every one of those people now has a voice that is can instantly reach out to millions of people, and by God, they are fucking using it.
It is. It is. They use that voice. They use it. Yeah, you could put something up positive, you'll get a response to it. But if you put up something like I didn't like this episode of this TV show, oh man, all hellfire and brimstone comes down on you just because you said that.
And it also seems like there are so many people that define themselves by what they don't like. Um, some of the things I hate the most is when people post something like, "Am I the only one on here that doesn't watch The Walking Dead?" I want to say, "Yes, you are. Now shut the fuck up." It's like, why would you even bother?
Ed, since you brought up The Walking Dead, what do you think about this past season of The Walking Dead? What do you think?
Uh, I enjoyed it. Obviously the whole season was a build up to Rick's group meeting up with Negan,
Oh yeah.
and that the final episode, obviously people lost their shit
Mm-hmm.
over the fact that it was a cliffhanger, and I went on and on and on about this on my own podcast that I do, and I just sat back and giggled about how people went absolutely ballistic over the fact that it ended on a cliffhanger. And I'm like, did you people forget, like, season ending cliffhangers have been a staple of TV since TV started,
Yeah.
you know? And it's like, get over it.